What's up, ladies and gentlemen of the internet? How are you guys doing? Just recently I was on a podcast and I was recalling kind of like first starting to swim and just how horrible it was. Basically just describing going from one end of the pool back to the other and just absolutely like grabbing the end of the pool and just being out of breath and just thinking like, I have no swim endurance whatsoever. But it was really interesting because just within like 2 or 3 weeks, I fixed maybe like a couple of little things, and I went all the way from struggling to swim a couple laps to swimming a mile, 2,000 meters, 3,000 meters, all in one go, and being able to swim with teams and groups of people pretty comfortably. And the truth is, I don't think I was really truly lacking like aerobic endurance. So in this video, I'm gonna give you 3 quick recommendations to hopefully get you swimming faster, stronger, and longer. Okay, my first recommendation is to consider a swim block. And by swim block, all I mean is just putting more effort and more energy into swimming than you might into some other sports. So if you're a triathlete like me, all that means is you might run a little less, you might bike a little less, and you might focus just a little bit more on swimming for a block of time. Now, I found that the best time to do that is the winter time, and mostly because in the summertime, it's super easy to go like get out on the road, churn out those long bike miles, and really just enjoy the weather. So really what I do almost every year is really focus on swimming during kind of those dark, gloomy winter months. And my second recommendation is just really focus on breathing. And I think this is potentially what really helped me the most. Really, I suggest taking something like this, and this is just a pull buoy, and putting it between your legs and actually just focus on breathing. What I see a lot of new swimmers do, and this was probably my issue as well, is as they're swimming and they breathe, they kind of breathe forward and they put their almost entire head out of the water. And what that causes your legs to do is to drop down. Putting the pull buoy between your legs and help keeping your legs afloat should keep your legs from dropping when you take a breath. And in addition to that, really focus on breathing to the side and not breathing forward with your head out of the water. One thing that you could keep in mind is basically just trying to keep one goggle out of the water and one goggle in the water when you take a breath. And this might be super challenging when you first start, but it gets to be second nature once you've done it for a long enough time. And I'd really recommend that you guys don't allow yourself to be concerned with the time or pace that you're actually swimming. Just try to go nice and smooth and really focus on your breathing. Okay, last recommendation would be that you guys get in the pool on a regular basis. I know a lot of you guys are swimming like once a week or maybe once every 2 weeks or something like that. And I just don't think that that's enough frequency to build the muscle memory and things like that that you'll need when you want to swim a little bit more competitively. So what I'm probably gonna recommend, and I hope this doesn't sound too crazy, is that you at least swim 2 to 3 times per week. Try to fit that in your schedule, especially if you're doing some sort of swim block. Try to fit that in your schedule and make it a priority. Now on this channel, we do something called Triathlon Workout Wednesdays. So what I'll do is I'll leave you with a workout and you can do it as frequently as you'd like, but it's pretty straightforward and it's not too intensive. So I think you're gonna like it. And what you might find is that doing a workout like this is actually easier than trying to swim like a straight 1,000 meters or maybe a straight mile or whatever it is that you have in mind. Okay, so the workout is super simple. A 200 meters warm up, just easy, super easy. Again, don't worry about time, just try to get a nice easy 200 meters in. Feel free to take a break at the walls whenever you want to. And then the main set is super, super simple. The way it goes is 100 meters or 100 yards, and then break, and then 100 pull using the pull buoy, again, focusing on your breathing, and then break. And you're gonna do that 3 times through for a total of 6 100s. And you can do that on a particular leave interval. Now, if some of this terminology doesn't sound super familiar, I have another video kind of talking about deciphering swim workouts, and I'll link to it right up here. But all you need to know is that you may want to kind of look at the clock and leave every 3 minutes as you're starting your hundreds, just so you can kind of stay on a regular rhythm. And then with that workout, it's just a nice, easy 200 meters cool down for a total of 1,000 yards or meters, depending on what kind of pool you're swimming in. All right, guys, hopefully that workout helps. If you're into this sort of stuff, and that would be like anything swimming, biking, or running, consider subscribing. There's a subscribe button below down here somewhere, and there's also a notification bell up here, and that just allows you to be notified of whenever I post new videos. And I'm trying to post videos about once a week. All right, guys, thanks so much for checking out this video, and we will see you guys on the next one.